Oh my fucking God, your controller ain't working this time either? Get the fuck out of here. Let's go.
Touchdown, Washington. J.K. Dobbins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead.
That's the same shit what happened last game. He said controller was fucking
like that in the open field.
Now I did the same exact shit.
Come on, man.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Complete to Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he is going to have a Packers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. On play action, it's Mahomes.
Huh?
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Boy playing that shotgun the whole game. God damn.
That guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield.
Oh.
Get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, we've had some great running backs in the NFL the last decade or so. And Saquon Barkley might be among the smoothest of them all. What a heck of a run right there. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll run here with Dobbins. Dobbins hit and he fumbles. And the Packers pick it up. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And hopefully for both sides, not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone. You know, it's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, then maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little upset that it's out there.
Because warm-ups were dry.
Oh, well, dry. Now you got to make the change up. It's the first quarter. Might take them a little time to settle in on their focus and concentration.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
1st down, Washington.
They'll run, it's Dobbins. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Here's Dobbins. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up. Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Why can't we score?
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack.
Touchdown, Washington! J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now 1st quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Sliding out of the pocket. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he will bring this one back.
Stop playing scared, man. That boy just threw the ball any kind of way.
Charles to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw.
Got Patrick Mahomes out there looking stupid.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession.
Oh my God, man.
He might go all the way. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Glad that shit came back.
21, Packers 7.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep.
Stop trying me, man. Stop trying me.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains,
Hit stick over here, man.
touch the ball and carry it.
Let's go.
Extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Dobbins. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Hey, some more of that confetti one? Or no?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
That shit good.
And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again. And I think he's going to go.
Fucking burrito.
Going to get him. 20.
Okay.
Just get that touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6.
The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs. And that one certainly fell into the latter category. And that deserves a couple exclamation points.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Washington on 3rd down,
just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. The first throw for the backup Griffin. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
On 1st down, Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
On 2nd down, Dobbins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down now, Dobbins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And I think the ball's out. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Teddy Bridgewater with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And Washington going to add on to their lead.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
14.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins out wide.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the 2nd half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
12 yards there and a first down.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Trey Hendrickson on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard.
Another run here with Dobbins. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On third down. Here's Dobbins. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here and go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll go to Barkley again. He's got a first down past the 30. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. A first down carry for Barkley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. On first down, Barkley. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On first down, here's Breida. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
On the option, it goes to Ingram. And he gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. Washington looking for another timeout, and they get it. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining, still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter, as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Dobbins.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy, sometimes having to hang out all all day in play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're not. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Packers are back within a score. And it's no good. Well, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Elliott Fry set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much. And
Through an opening, and there he goes. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. 70 yards. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Jason Sanders.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum,
skirt
filet
steak,
at
come
maximum.
on. You can't give the guy a skirt steak.
That's
He
true.
scores 3
Filet,
times.
filet,
There you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Barkley hit and the ball pops free. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. You got to find a good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations. There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
11 yards there, first down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run with Dobbins. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from a yard out. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification. That's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But you said 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground.
No gain on the play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins knocks him over. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. 30. 10. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. His throw incomplete. Henry Ruggs the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that is going to set up third and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on fourth and goal. Now Mahomes got to have this one, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. Fourth and goal, and it leads to a sack.
I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They go play action. Bridgewater escaping the pressure right. He's got a first down past the 30, and he'll be out right at the 35. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Elliott Fry set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taken from about the 12. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On 3rd down, Griffin. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Let's just be frank, they're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. And his throw here is incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Flush to his right. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. On play action, it's Mahomes.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski turn. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Oh, I know how I feel.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Washington, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.